Life is changed, not ended. That's one of the phrases in the preface for a funeral mass. It's meant to describe our life after death. It's changed, but not ended. It's transformed. It can also be applied to what we celebrate this evening on the Feast of the Ascension. Christ was actually transformed twice after his death. The first transformation was with the resurrection, after which he was visibly present, but changed in some way. Remember, Mary did not recognize him in the garden, but the disciples didn't recognize him on the road to Emmaus until he broke with them. Yet, as much he was changed, he was also really present. He ate with them and talked with them. The second transformation, perhaps the completion of the one begun with resurrection, is what brings us here today. The scriptures proclaim that shortly after the resurrection of the Lord, the physical presence of Christ here on earth was ended. He was transformed to another existence. And in keeping with the understanding of the physical sciences of the day, it was said that he ascended into heaven. The presence of God among us was not ended, but merely changed. In one sense, it was transformed into the presence of the Spirit, the Feast of Pentecost that we'll celebrate in 10 days. Also can be said that the presence of Christ was changed from his physical body to his mystical body, which is church, in you, in me. So like the disciples in the story today, we shouldn't spend much time looking up into the heavens and wondering where Christ might be. But it's a time to look into the eyes of our brothers and sisters here on earth and to try to see the Christ present in them. It's a time to become the healing hands of Christ in reaching out to those in need. It's a time to become the giving Christ to those who have nothing. It's a time to be the hope of Christ to those who are in the darkness of despair. Christ's presence on earth is not ending. It is transformed. But his presence will be felt only if we become the Christ for the other.